Have you ever wondered what secrets lay hidden beneath the well-documented pages of World War II? In the tumultuous years of the 40s, the world was entangled in a war of unseen magnitude, a war that was a breeding ground for countless secrets. From covert operations to hidden treasures, from ghost armies to enigmatic disappearances, World War II was brimming with mysteries, many of which remain shrouded in shadows even today. Join us as we unravel the secrets of World War II, one mystery at a time. Imagine an army that never existed, yet played a crucial role in the outcome of the war. In the heart of World War II, a peculiar unit was formed, a unit like no other. It was known as the Ghost Army, an unusual moniker for an army that was more illusion than reality. The Ghost Army was a secret unit with a mission that defied traditional military conventions. Instead of engaging in direct combat, this unit engaged in the art of deception. They were the masters of smoke and mirrors on the battlefield, using trickery to mislead and confuse their enemies. Now you might be wondering, how does an army deceive? Well, the Ghost Army employed a fascinating mix of techniques. One of the most visually stunning was the use of inflatable tanks. Yes, you heard that right, inflatable tanks. These were not your average party balloons. They were intricate, life-sized replicas of military equipment, designed to look convincingly real from a distance. But the deception didn't end with the visuals. The Ghost Army also used sound effects to create the illusion of an enormous, bustling army. They would play recordings of troop movements, tank engines, and even the sounds of a busy camp, all to create the impression of a substantial military force where there was none. To complete their illusion, the Ghost Army leveraged fake radio transmissions to sell their story. These transmissions would be intercepted by the enemy, painting a picture of a large-scale American troop movement or a major operation underway, when in fact it was all smoke and mirrors. This grand illusion was not just an elaborate prank, it had a strategic purpose. The Ghost Army's deceptions were designed to misdirect enemy forces, to keep them guessing and off balance. And it worked. The Ghost Army's illusions were so convincing that they often led the enemy to deploy their resources in the wrong places, giving the real American troops a strategic advantage. An army of illusion, a strategic masterpiece that convinced the enemy of something that was not. The Ghost Army, a testament to the power of deception and the role it played in shaping the outcomes of World War II. A story of an army that never existed, yet made a significant impact on the world's greatest conflict. What if one of the greatest humanitarians of the war vanished without a trace? Picture this, the year is 1945. World War II is coming to a close, and Raoul Wallenberg, a Swedish diplomat, is on a mission. His goal? To save as many Jews as possible in Hungary from the horrors of the Holocaust. Wallenberg, using his diplomatic powers, creates protective passports and shelters, saving tens of thousands of lives. His courage and humanity shine like a beacon in the dark times of the war. But then, something happens that sends chills down the spine of history. On a cold January day, Wallenberg is summoned to the headquarters of the Soviet Red Army in Budapest. He's seen getting into a car, waving a casual goodbye to his colleagues. But that goodbye becomes a chilling echo, because Wallenberg is never seen again. The Soviets initially claim that Wallenberg is in their custody for his own protection. But as weeks turn into months, and months into years, Wallenberg's fate becomes clouded in uncertainty. The Swedish government and Wallenberg's family demand answers, but the Soviets remain evasive. Years later, in 1957, the Soviet Union releases a statement saying Wallenberg died of heart failure in a Moscow prison in 1947. But without any concrete evidence, doubts linger. Some claim he was executed, others believe he was a victim of Stalin's purges. There are even whispers of him being cited in Soviet prisons as late as the 1980s. Various investigations have been launched over the years, but none have been able to conclusively solve the mystery of what happened to Raoul Wallenberg. His disappearance remains one of the most intriguing enigmas of World War II. A man who risked his life to save others, who stood up against the horrors of war, was swallowed up by the very chaos he fought against. His story is a stark reminder of the countless lives and narratives lost and obscured in the fog of war. A hero lost in time, his fate remains one of World War II's most enduring mysteries. Have you ever heard of the Foo Fighters? No, not the rock band. In the heart of World War II, amid the chaos and turmoil, something strange was happening in the skies. Allied aircraft pilots reported sightings of mysterious glowing orbs that danced around their planes. They named these enigmatic objects Foo Fighters, a term borrowed from the comic strip Smokey Stover, where Foo was a recurring catchphrase. These Foo Fighters were no laughing matter, though. They were described as fiery, glowing orbs, varying in size and color, capable of high speed and maneuverability. Pilots reported that they would approach rapidly, then dart away or hover with agility that defied the known laws of physics. The objects followed aircraft at high altitude, during night and day, over every theater of war. Theories about the Foo Fighters' origins were as varied as the descriptions of the objects themselves. Some believed they were secret enemy weaponry, a new form of psychological warfare designed to disorient and panic pilots. Others speculated they could be an atmospheric phenomenon or even ball lightning, though these theories failed to fully explain the object's reported behavior. A more outlandish theory suggested extraterrestrial activity. The sightings predated the modern UFO era, which began with the famous Roswell incident in 1947. Yet, the descriptions of the Foo Fighters' behavior bear a striking resemblance to many later reports of unidentified flying objects. Despite extensive investigation by both military and civilian researchers, no definitive explanation was ever found. The Foo Fighters remained a tantalizing enigma, a mystery lost in the fog of war. They faded into obscurity as the world moved on, leaving only questions in their wake. Today, the phenomenon of the Foo Fighters continues to intrigue. Their existence is a testament to the many unanswered questions that linger from our past, a reminder that history is not always as clear-cut as it seems. The Foo Fighters, a mystery in the sky that still sparks debates among historians and UFO enthusiasts alike. World War II, a period that bore witness to human resilience, innovation, and the power of secrets. From the enigmatic codes of the Enigma machine to the spectre-like presence of the Ghost Army, the war was an arena of deception and subterfuge, a labyrinth of hidden truths. The Enigma machine, a cipher device developed by the Germans, was a marvel of cryptography. Its secrets, once unraveled by the Allies, turned the tide of war, proving that sometimes knowledge truly is power. Then there was the Ghost Army, a masterful illusion that fooled the Axis powers. This phantom force, made of inflatable tanks and sound effects, showcased the power of deception in warfare. It was a secret weapon, not of mass destruction, but of mass distraction. The mysterious disappearance of Raoul Wallenberg, the savior of thousands of Jews, remains an enduring enigma. His vanishing act right under the nose of the Soviet Union demonstrates the dark underbelly of war, where heroes can disappear without a trace. Lastly, the Foo Fighters, strange aerial phenomena witnessed by pilots, brought an element of the unexplained to the battlefield. Were they secret weapons, extraterrestrial craft, or simply figments of stressed minds? The debate continues, adding another layer to the mystery shrouding World War II. The mysteries of World War II, a testament to the depths of human ingenuity, deceit, and the quest for survival. Until next time, keep questioning.